So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try out Santino's Player Scout 25th Anniversary Invitational winning team. The event itself was probably the best thing I've ever watched in VGC, and the run as well, super impressive. He was able to take out 5 world champions in a row. Actually, you could technically say 7 because he was able to play Ray Rizzo as well, who's the 3-time world champion. So if you add that up, it's actually 7. So I guess you can say that he won against 7 world champs in a row. It's incredible. Like, I think every VGC player dreams of moments like this, and I'm just super jealous, but at the same time super happy. Like, forget about winning against Ray, like even playing against Ray is like such an honor, and it's just the best thing that can happen, I think. I don't know if it's better than winning worlds, but it's definitely super close, if not better. We're gonna use the team today. I'm gonna head to the battle tower just to see stats and stuff, but the team was such a good call. Like Weavile with Wildlands, Choice Golf Kyogre, Tornadus, Rillaboom, Serena, and Urshifu. And like the plays he did throughout the tournament were just incredible. I also feel like, to be fair to the other world champions, that he had a really good team, and some, if not all of his opponents had like really rough times to deal with the team, and that just shows how great of a team builder he is as well. Okay, here we go. Kyogre, this is like your standard Choice Scarf Kyogre set. Max speed, actually, wow. Like, it's timid, not max speed, but it's timid for sure. Has a lot of speed investment as well. I wonder why you need that. Let me check. Oh, I actually know why you need that, because with this you get to 225 with your Choice Scarf, and that enables you to outspeed Zacian and Calyrex as well. And even like max speed for Moza. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Water Spout, Scald, Thunder, and Ice Beam. I think this is like the most optimal set if you want to go Scarf. I really like this. Then we have a Serena, one of my favorite Pokemon. I really like to use it in Ultra Series and also in Moon and Sun Series. Grassy Glide is a phenomenal call, I think. I've been preaching about Grassy Glide Serena as well on stream. If you're running a Kyogre team, people are gonna bring Rillaboom, right? It's like one of the most used Pokemon. And if you just have Grassy Glide, you just abuse the grassy terrain, and you have like a super strong weapon in Serena that can spam priority moves out of nowhere. Triple Axel, amazing move. Taunt was super big game changer. I think in the set versus Wolfie that he managed to win, Taunt just sealed the deal in game 3. There was something like that. And like, if you can preserve it until the very last game, the very last important turn, and then you just show your opponent that you're not actually a Assault Vest because it was close team sheets, and then you just show off the taunt, and things are rough for sure. And they were rough for his opponents. Let's see, we have a Rillaboom, there's the Assault Vest. What I like as well is there's a lot of pivoting as well, right? Like U-turn. Actually, that's it. But that's enough, because like a lot of times you bring this, and like if you can't just reposition, if you lead like the Grass type and Tornadus, and then you Tailwind, U-turn, you get in your Kyogre, and you can spam damage. You can do other cool things as well that Santino actually did as well. I was a really big fan of this. Let's see, we had Rillaboom with the knockoff as well. I like this because in the end game you have, like, if it's just Calyrex against Rillaboom, you have your knockoff, right? I think that's what happened as well in a lot of scenarios, especially against Ryota. That was like probably my favorite set of the weekend. We had no Woodhammer, but I guess you don't need it. Then we have the Weavile. This is actually the secret star of the team, I think. Super speedy, 191. It's not max speed. I think max speed Weavile, it reaches like 195 if I remember correctly. This is 191. So it has some bulk. Obviously, it's not running Focus Sash, so you want to hit your Triple Axles. I don't know how much you increase this move by running White Lance. Probably close to being 100, right? Like probably 97, something like that. That's really good. Then you have Feint, you have Fake Out. You can, like, you have a lot of cool plays you can do, right? Like, your opponents lead 2 mons that can just protect, and then since they know you can Fake Out, they just protect, and you just Feint and get a full HP Water Spout off. That's what happened against Ray, and that's just really mean, I want to say, but at the same time super effective, right? Like, I wouldn't do it any different. Then we have Rhinounce, Tailwind, Ice Wind, and Hurricane. Really bulky Tornadoes as well. Super bulky. I love this. And then we have an Urshifu. Okay, here's the Focus Sash actually. Alright. Yeah, just a standard Urshifu. I love this. Let's see. Let's try it out. Okay, Wings, Light. Another Xerneas team. This time we have a Finny. But we have double grass, so finish shouldn't be that big of a deal. There's a guard jump. I think this is fine. I'm just thinking if I want Weavile in the lead. Weavile looks really great. My opponent probably leads with something like Finny. I like Tornadus. I always like Tornadus. Like my opponent has no way of KOing the Tornadus here because we are Vacanberry too, so Room is not a big deal. I think I like Serena here a little bit more. Then we have Kyogre just to do the late game damage. And I want to know if I like Urshifu more. Urshifu doesn't look too great into Mungus. Also not into Finny. But in rain it does a lot of damage to Xerneas, right? And since we have the Sash, it's even better. Because we will definitely get 1 Surging Strikes off in rain. Okay, do we need Rillaboom or not? That's the question. Or do I like Weavile? I think I actually like Weavile more. Even though Rillaboom looks good against the Finny, also it gives me another way of kinda ignoring Spore. But Weavile is just, it looks too good here not to bring. Like Fake Out, Feint. If I'm in Tailwind, my opponent has to stall out some Tailwind turns. I can just feint them and not care if they stall out my turns or not. Okay, let's see. There's Instant, there's Alecki. So since we are running the Vacanberry, I think I don't need to Tailwind here immediately. So what I want to do is I Hurricane into the... Actually, I could just Icy Wind. I'm gonna Icy Wind and I'm gonna... The thing is, if I Icy Wind, I will I don't know, this is completely fine. Icy Wind and U-turn into Instant because it's less likely to protect. Even though Regieleki should never protect here. But I think this still makes a lot of sense. Just to cover your options. Or your opponent's options. My opponent just thunders. They connect. After their specs, I think this is bad. Okay, we hang on. Okay, Icy Wind. Oh, this is not great. I don't know what the Instant is gonna do. It could Snarl, it could fake Flare Blitz, it could do something else. Ideally just parting shots, honestly. Or just Flare Blitz into my Serena. I U-turn here, I bring in the Kyogre. There is no Tailwind, but we made sure to drop this Regieleki speed to -1, right? So we will outspeed it for sure. And what do? If you Flare Blitz, you should still KO my Tornadus. You U-turn into... Okay, don't KO, please. Oh, huge. That's big. Really big. Because if I go down here, I will never get Tailwind up, and then my opponent just switches out the Regieleki, and at some point, they just bring it in when it's neutral, and I will be in trouble. Okay, there's the Finny. Do I need Tailwind now? I don't think I do, because I should outspeed the Alecki, unless it's Scarf. If it's Scarf Alecki, well played. What can I say? The thing is, do I need Tailwind now? Like, it's only bad if the Alecki is Scarf. Do I believe this is Scarf Alecki? It might be. I've seen some. And my opponent led it super confidently. So it might be Scarf. So I just Tailwind here. Yeah, I think there's no reason to risk the Scarf. If I lose Tornadus, it's fine. I just bring in another Mon that I have in the back. And I Water Spout. Alecki might... Like, Protect Alecki would be very bad, but it just switches out. Okay, I respect that play. Do you have a Mungus? Instant. Okay, Instant goes down. That's fine. And it depends on what my opponent's Finny is gonna do. It could go for Nature's Madness, but it could also go for something like Icy Wind or Light Screen. There are a lot of options, right? Let's see, Tailwind. The good thing is we get rid of the Instant, and Instant was a little bit problematic because we have Weavile and we have Serena, which both are physical hitters, so you don't like the Intimidate. But this is good chip onto the Finny, so we will bring it in Grassy Glide range, hopefully. Okay, what do? You go for Icy Wind. That's perfect. That's really good. Okay, I have to pick up my calculator. Okay, so the thing is, we are Scarfed, right? So Scarfed we hit 225. If we take the Icy Wind drop into consideration, we are 150 now. And we are in Tailwind, so we have a speed set of 300. We still outspeed the Alecki, but if the Alecki is Scarf, it's always bad. So what we do here is I think we bring in the Weavile, just because I have Fake Out Pressure. And since the Alecki didn't Protect, I feel like it's not running Protect. It could just Protect there and not switch out, right? Like my opponent just sacked the Instant for no reason. And if they had Protect, they could just Protect Icy Wind, and this would have been a much better play. They believe that they are actually Scarf. Let's see, they switch in. Oh, that's Maimon. Weavile the Apathetic. I think that's what I read. I'm not sure. Alright, Regieleki is here. We kind of expected it. And we know that my opponent's last mon should be the Zern, right? So what I want to do is I fake out the Aleki and I Water Spout again. I don't know if it's going to work out. If it does, insane. My only issue is if my opponent actually has the Protect, they Protect Icy Wind, or they Protect Moonblast. Then I'm in trouble. But for now, I just have to do this. They are thinking. Because they are probably Scarf on Aleki. If they switch out the Aleki and they give me the Zern, I think we win from there. Because Zern is like the last big problem for us outside of the Finny. Aleki switches. Oh, that's huge. Into Zern. Alright. Zern takes a lot of damage here and we don't give my opponent a free switch, and so we bring in the Serena. And oh, Finny protects. That's even better. That is so good. Dude, I was really afraid that we lose the Weavile here. I don't think you ever protect here with the Finny, unless you don't want to get faked out. But I don't know. I think my opponent had this for a moment. Now we do really good damage. I still can do feint into Zern if I fear protect, but it's still not over. It is still not over. The thing is, Serena looks really good, right? Into anything my opponent has left. The Zern is very low, so Geomancy shouldn't come at this point. So I feint the Zern in case it protects, and I Water Spout again. If Weavile goes down, it's still fine, because Serena should win it against, there's a Protect. Perfect. This is exactly why I love feint on this thing so much. It's not just to bait the Protects, it's also just to make the most out of your Tailwind turns. That's like so good. I love Weavile, dude. Okay, let's see if it's Citrus Finny, because I don't remember that I saw lefties. There's the Citrus. Alright. But if you go for Muddy Water or anything else, I think it's still fine for me. Nature's Madness. That's really good. Into Kyogre. Alright. Kyogre has done everything it could, right? We got a lot of damage onto the Finny. We KO'd the Zern. And we KO'd the Incin. So it's up to Serena and Weavile kinda to clear the rest. And I think we will be able to do that, hopefully. Let's see. My opponent brings in the Aleki. There's still Tailwind, right? No Tailwind anymore. Actually, one last turn of Tailwind. I'm at -1. I assume my opponent is either Specs or Scarf, because they never protected when they had like the biggest opportunity to do so. So I wonder if I just triple Axle this thing, because even if it's Scarf Aleki, I still outspeed it with Weavile, and I don't think I'm gonna miss. I'm just gonna try to jinx it because it's 99%. So I don't think I'm gonna miss, because 99, like Vitalance, Weavile is stronger than RNG. I believe that much. Let's go. Don't protect. Oh, is that enough? Again? Oh, let's go. Wait. So White Lance actually lets me hit all 3 moves as well, right? There's a heal pulse. But that's over. GG. Oh, that's so good, dude. Like, White Lance increases every single chance of hitting the next triple X as well. I think that's how it works. This is insanely good. Triple X again. Each hit has a 99% chance to land. That's phenomenal. That is so good. GG. Wow. Second match, second win, and I already fell in love with this team. We got Matt. Ooh, very cool team. Ditto and Dragonite. So the cool thing about Dragonite is that it has inner focus and it has access to close combat, dual wing beat, and a lot of things are sashed right now. And with dual wing beat, you just ignore like the sash on Amoonguss, for example, or I don't know what other grass type is known to have a sash. Maybe Kartana, but you shouldn't KO it. So I like this team by my opponent, and I also don't dislike my matchup too much. I mean, we will match Tailwinds, but since I'm Scarf, actually it's not that easy. Because I still underspeed the Aleki, right? Even though I'm Scarf. So let's see what we do. Weavile looks okay. Actually, Weavile looks pretty good. Let's go Weavile Tornadoes. I want Kyogre in the back. And probably the Rillaboom. I like Serena though. but at the same time, I don't like it too much. If my opponent copies the Rillaboom with the Ditto, I might be in trouble. So what if I bring Urshi? But I need Rillaboom, dude. I need it. If I lose to my own Pokemon, it's gonna be bad, but... I mean, I can't cover everything, right? Like, if I don't bring Rillaboom, it's really awkward because I won't have priority to deal with the Calyrex if it's at like 20 HP. I can't reset terrain. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is okay. Dragonite Wimps. Alright, we have Weavile on the lead, and I like this. So there are a lot of good things here, I think, for me. The thing is that with Triple Axle, I can KO any of my opponent's Pokemon, right? The biggest issue is, do I care about the Whimsicott more or about the Dragonite? I think Whimsicott is a bigger problem, because I don't see the Dragonite KOing my Weavile. And like, if I don't KO the Whimsicott here, my opponent might just go for a Moonblast onto the Weavile, pick up the KO, and then they go for the Tailwind next turn. Since I don't have Taunt on Tornadus, they will get up the Tailwind and I will be in trouble. So I Triple Axle the Wimps, and I Tailwind. I don't think there's a lot that can go wrong here, unless this is like, I don't know, Choice Band Dragonite with Dual Wing Beat or Rock Slide. Okay, we Tailwind. My opponent is not going for Tailwind. Ah, this is phenomenal. Just hit, please. Another one, please. Oh my god. This is the smartest item I've ever seen on a Weavile. This is so big brain, dude. Like, you always hit. Stone Edge? That's fine. I don't draw. Because Dragonite sucks. Dude, this is so cool. Normally Dragonite doesn't suck, but since this is shiny, it's one of the ugliest Pokemon in my opinion. Like, they really did Dragonite dirty with this shiny. Okay, we Triple Axle the Aleki, and I want to Icy Wind. Yeah. Why not? Ooh! Yeah, that's not enough. Triple Axle, connect. Boom. This is so great, dude. Like, I can't even put into words how great this is. Weavile is such a beast. Icy Wind. Should do good damage. And now my opponent is pretty much pinned. Like, even if they... I don't know. They have not the best cards here. They still have their restricted. But I don't care. I couldn't care less. We still have, I think, 1 or 2 more turns of Tailwind. I'm not gonna... Actually, let's see. How many turns of Tailwind? 2 more. So yeah, no matter what I do, we win. Like, all I have to do is Triple Axle the Dragonite and Icy Wind. Yeah, there's no way we can lose this, I think. Actually, Extreme Speed is a thing. Never mind. But it's still very good. Because I just Icy Wind, drop the Calyrex speed stat. It's still fine. I still have my Rillaboom. I still have my Kyogre. It's fine. Oh! Wow! Did you guys see the meme I posted on Twitter? Reyes actually takes it. Oh, wow. Dude, and I switch Calyrex. We are at that stage of the metagame, huh? Guild play alert. Oh wow. That's fine. I just made sure to not lose to ally switch Calyrex. I'm gonna faint. Actually, I'm just gonna Triple Axle and Icy Wind. Yeah, there's no way we lose. Honestly, consider ally switch on Calyrex too. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's like, what do they do? Okay, they go after the Tornadus. That's game. It makes sense because, like, if you're facing something like, let's say, I don't know. Let's say you're facing Zacian, right? You have Calyrex and you have an Instant. You don't want this Calyrex to close combat you. You don't want the Zacian to close combat you, so you just ally switch and they just don't hit anything and you get a free parting shot or a free Flablets or anything else off. So it's not the worst to have. Like, surprisingly enough, Instant and Calyrex have like a really good synergy because like Calyrex is weak to dark types, Instant resists dark types. So if you ally switch, I don't know, you have 1 more free turn. It's like not the worst, but I don't want to bring anyone to weird ideas. I think in an IC it's probably really good. I agree. Let's see. I want to lash out. And what a spot. GG. Weavile is just the goat of the team. Like, I feel like most of the times I bring Weavile, we win. And when I don't bring it, we lose. But yeah, the team is really, really, really good. Like, we struggled against Zacian a little bit with Aleki and Rillaboom, but I'm gonna probably hit up Santino to ask him about the matchup, because I don't want to lose against that, but I still want to continue to use the team. Like, the sets are really good, the Scarf was really important, the Vacuumberry came in clutch a lot of times, Taunt on Serena is really good, especially if your opponents don't expect it. Weavile was the star of the team, because like you have a lot of mind games, but I feel like the mind games are in your favor, because most of the time they just protect in front of Weavile, but if you have the feint, you just break the protect because they fear the fake out, and then you're in an amazing spot. You get the water spouts off, and you just win the game from there, right? The team is great. Huge congratulations again to Santino. I'm really happy that I got to try out this team. If you're not subscribed to YouTube, make sure to do that. Have a great night or a great night later, and take care. See you guys next time. Bye bye.